Good morning, students. So, gravitation chapter. This video is containing the gravitation chapter, especially geostationary satellites and polar satellites and weightlessness. So, this is the last video of the gravitation chapter, intermediate first year, class 11. So, what is the geostationary satellites? Here, so very simple. So, this is the Earth, okay, and I am taking one satellite. This is a satellites. So generally all satellites is a revolving around a earth, okay. So here this is the earth. I am taking a earth, mass m and the radius r. This is the satellites. When the satellites is revolving particular around a earth, so here their time period of the satellites time period of a satellites is equal to their time period of earth revolution. Both are equal. So this type of satellites is called geostationary satellites. So that means these satellites is revolving around the earth, which appears to be stationary, which appears to be stationary. Okay, stationary. So this is called geostationary satellites. So here I am writing the some definition of the geostationary satellites. So what is the definition of the geostationary satellite? If the period of the revolution of an artificial satellite, here in this diagram, this is the artificial satellite. So it is a revolving, it is having some time period, is equal to the period of rotation of earth. Then such a satellite is called geostationary satellite. So this is the definition of the geostationary satellites. What is the condition of the geostationary satellite? So the first one, the height of the orbit above the earth surface. So this is the earth and this is the geostationary satellite. And what is the height of this geostationary satellites? Height is equal to 35,800 kilometers. This is the first one. So always the geostationary satellites at how much height with respect to surface of the earth? 35,800 kilometer. And second point, the orbit must to be lies in equatorial plane of the earth. Always this geostationary orbits must to lie in the equatorial plane of the earth. Third one, so always these satellites can view the person on the earth. View the one person on the earth is stationary. Stationary means is a rest. Always suppose one person is seeing this geostationary satellite, it is always rest position because the both are moving the same velocity. And here their time period of the geostationary satellites is equal to 24 hours. 24 hours. This is a rotation of the earth. And fifth one, the relative velocity between geostationary satellites and earth is equal to 0. And here sixth point, the orbit of geostationary satellite, this is a satellite orbit, geostationary satellite orbit. This orbit is called parking orbits. And what is the uses of geostationary satellites? The first use, it is to study the upper layer of atmosphere. It is a study the upper layer of atmosphere. Second use is, so forecast the changes in the atmosphere, and here know the shape and size of earth, know the shape and size of earth. And fourth one, telecommunication system also using, telecommunication system also using, and transmit TV programs to the distant places. Next, second one, polar satellites. So what is the definition of the polar satellites? Definition: a satellite a satellite a satellite whose orbital plane whose orbital plane is perpendicular to equatorial plane is called polar satellites. So in this polar satellite, what happened? So here, this is the earth, I am taking one satellites. So this is satellites is very close to the earth. First point, this satellite, the polar satellites, is very close to the earth. Their height approximately 500 kilometer to 800 kilometer, very close to the earth. So this type of satellites is called polar satellite. And always the earth is rotation. Okay, the earth is rotation, that is the axis of earth is rotation east to west direction. But these polar satellites is always moving north to south direction, like this. Here, suppose I am taking this is a north and this is a south. Okay, so the earth is revolving like this, their satellites is moving here, this one. So always is a 90 degrees, their equatorial lines, this satellite's orbit is a 90 degree. The earth is moving east to west direction, but this is a satellites, polar satellites is a moving north pole to south pole. So what is the time period? Their time period is equal to 100 minutes. In 100 minutes it is rotation one complete earth. So therefore it gives some strips. So what is meaning of the strip? So their latitudes will be changes. Here I am taking, so this is the earth, here the first satellites is moving like this. Okay, in the 100 minutes is a one complete rotation. Next 100 minutes it is moving this one, and next 100 minutes it is moving this one. So strips like this, strips. So therefore it is a rotation like this, north to south pole. In the 1 minute it is a complete one rotation, it's give the some strips, their latitudes will be changes. It is explained, or it is explained to their broadcasting and telecommunication signals. And what is the uses of the polar satellite? Especially it is using a remote sensing meteorology, as well as environmental studies, of the earth. This is the uses of the polar satellites. The polar satellites is a low altitudes 500 to 800 kilometers is moving. So always it is moving north to south direction. What is the time period? Just 100 minutes is a complete one rotation, is moving very fast. So every strips it's give their latitudes, their complete information about the earth. This is called polar satellites. Next one, weightlessness. What is the weightlessness? So generally I am taking one object. So this is the one person, that person mass m. So always the force is acting towards the center. The force is acting towards the center. So this force with the earth attracted by a body with the center, it is known as weight. It is known as weight of that body. So therefore at this one, what is the weight? Weight is equal to mg. So what is the weightlessness? Their objective feels weightlessness whenever normal reaction force on it is 0. What is the normal reaction? Suppose this object, the normal reaction is, it is 0, so it is give the weightlessness. So this is possible when the object is a freely falling. When the object is a freely falling, or the net acceleration of the body is equal to acceleration due to gravity. So when is possible this weightlessness? Their freely falling object or the net acceleration of the body is equal to acceleration due to gravity in magnitude and direction at that point. So their object, it's give the weightlessness. Suppose here I am taking two cases. Here suppose I am taking two cases. First one, case 1, and let us take another one, case 2. Case 1 and case 2 I will explain what is the weightlessness. Here I am taking, so this is a lift. Here lift. Okay, so in the inside lift, okay, so one object is there. Suppose when the object is a freely falling, when the object is a freely falling, when the object is a freely falling lift. So what is the apparent weight? W apparent weight is equal to 0. What is the apparent weight? That is 0. This is called weightlessness. So here I am taking the body diagram. So here this is a mg is acting upward direction. Their normal force is upward direction. What is the acceleration? It is comes down, a is equal to g. So by using some free body system, mg minus capital N is equal to ma, and N is equal to m into g minus a. What is the a? A is equal to g. M into g minus g is equal to 0. So therefore what is the normal reaction force? N is equal to 0. So therefore when the object is a freely falling object in the freely falling inside of a lift, so what is the normal force? The normal force N is equal to 0. So therefore their object is a weightlessness. Suppose the person is freely falling particular height, their person is freely falling particular height, it is also weightlessness. Their normal reaction force will be 0. Next, second one, case 2, person in a satellite. Suppose here this is a earth, here one person in a satellite. Okay, so one person in a satellite, so it is moving. What is the velocity? V naught velocity. So consider a person in a satellite orbiting around the close to the surface of earth, orbiting around the close to the surface of earth. So in this case their weight, apparent weight also 0. So here this center, so their person is acting, their weight is acting inside downward direction mg, and some AC also acting. What is the AC? Centripetal acceleration. So what is the centripetal acceleration? In this case AC is equal to small g. The centripetal acceleration, that is V naught square. What is the formula? v naught square by r. V naught is equal to orbital velocity. So gm by r square is equal to small g. What is the acceleration? The centripetal acceleration inside of the object in a satellite AC is equal to g. So by using free body diagram, the mg is acting downward direction, normal force is acting upward, it is AC is acting downward. So this is mg minus capital N is equal to mac. So N is equal to mg minus mac. N is equal to m g minus what is the AC? AC also g. N is equal to 0. The normal reaction force will be 0. So what is the weight? W apparent weight is equal to 0. So it is also weightlessness. So that means, what is meaning of the weightlessness? So their person, okay, suppose here inside of the satellites is around the earth. So it is any object is towards the earth or is equal to acceleration due to gravity, the normal force capital N is equal to 0, their apparent weight will be 0. So that is called weightlessness. In case 3, suppose spiral spring system, this is a mass m. So when this mass is pulled down, okay, what happened? The restoring force is acting upward direction. So that is F is equal to minus kx. We know that the F is directly proportional to x. When their mass is pulled down, what happened automatically? So the normal reaction force N is acting upward direction. Suppose this is a rigid support is a freely falling incident. Okay, suppose here this is a rigid support is a fixed, it is a fixed on a wall. Suppose this support is cut, suppose is cut, the support is moving downward, this complete support is moving downward. So how much force is acting in this case? What is the normal forces? The normal force N is equal to 0. There is no normal force is acting. So therefore this system also is give the weightlessness system. So this is the end of the gravitation chapter. So now I will explain some textbook problems, Telangana and AP NCRT textbook problems in gravitation chapter. So problem number 4, at a certain height above the earth's surface, the acceleration due to gravity is 4% of its value at the surface of earth. Determine the height. Here. So textbook problem number 4. So at particular height, this is a particular height. So at this one, what is the acceleration due to gravity? 4% of the g. Okay, we know that capital R, their capital R is equal to 6400. So how much height of the object? Their acceleration due to gravity 4%. We know that the formula GH is equal to G into R by R plus H whole square. Okay, we know that very well, this formula. So where GH is equal to 4% of G means 4 by 100 into G. 4 by 100 into G. So here this is G is coming to here. G, substitute the G value. 4 by 100 G is equal to G into R by R plus H whole square. So here some cancelizations, G cancel. So 4 by 100 is equal to R by R plus H whole square. R by R plus H whole square. So that is the squaring is going to this side. It's give the root 4 by 100. 4 by 100 is equal to R by R plus H. So that is 2 by 10. So you can taking the cross multiplication. 10R is equal to 2R plus 2H. That is 8R is equal to 2H. H is equal to 8R by 2. So H is equal to 4R. So H is equal to 4 into R. For 4 into what is the R value? 6400. So therefore H is equal to 25600 kilometer. At what height the acceleration due to gravity decreases? 4 percentage, 25,600 kilometers. So this is a solution. Fourth one. Fifth one, a satellite is orbiting the earth at a height of 100 kilometer. Find orbital speed. So fifth problem. So here satellite earth, what is the height? So this is the earth and R is the radius. This is the one satellite. The satellite, what is the height? H is equal to 1000 kilometer is given. Okay, so find the orbital speed. We know that orbital speed v naught is calculated. So v naught is equal to orbital speed under root of gm by r plus h. Gm by r plus h. Substitute all values. This is a homework. G is equal to 6.625 into 10 power minus 11. So where m is equal to, okay, so can calculate m is equal to 6 into 10 power 24 kg. Okay, what is I am taking the mass of the earth, so m is equal to 6 into 10 power 24 kg, and r is equal to 6400 and h is equal to 1000. All our kilometers is converted to meters, so 10 cube. So please do this calculation. Finally we can get 7.354 kilometer per second. So where the satellite is revolving at 1000 kilometers, so what is the orbital velocity? 7.354. Problem number 11. Two satellites are revolving around the earth at a different height. The ratio of their orbital speed 2:1. If one of them is height 100 km, what is the height of the other satellite? So it is also very simple. Two satellites. Here this is the earth. I am taking. So this is a one satellite, first satellite, and this is a second satellite. Okay, the first satellite is revolving like this, second satellite is revolving like this. So in these two satellites, height is given. The one of the height is 100 kilometers. So here I am taking one is 100 kilometer height, and what is the second one height? What is the second one height? Second one height you can calculate, and so some ratio is given. v1 by v2 is equal to 2 by 1. h1 is equal to 100 kilometer. This is a given. Okay, so we know that very well their orbital velocity v naught is equal to under root of gm by r plus h. So this is a ratio form. I am taking v is proportional to 1 by root r plus h. So that is v1 by v2 is equal to under root of r plus h. Here v1 by 2, h2 by r plus h1. Okay, so r plus h1, substitute v1 by v2, 2 by 1. So 2 by 1 under root of r plus h2 by r plus h1. So here is squaring to both sides. 4 is equal to r plus h2 by r plus h1. Okay, so this is I want to h2 value. So 4r plus 4r plus 4 h1 is equal to r plus h2. This r is going to this side. 4r minus r, 3r plus 4 h1 is equal to h2. So you can calculate 3r. So 3 into r value 6400 plus 4 into h1 value 100. Finally you can get what is the answer? 19600 kilometer. 19600 kilometer. 12th problem. A satellite is revolving around an circular orbit with speed 8 km per second at a height where the value of acceleration due to gravity 8 meter per second. How high is the satellite from the earth surface? R is equal to 6400 kilometer is given here. So I don't know that is the height. At particular height, what is the acceleration due to gravity? 8 meter per second square. And what is the velocity of the orbit is the rotation? 8 meter per second. So where gh is equal to 8 meter per second square is given, and v naught is equal to 8 kilometer per second is given. So this 8 kilometer is converted to meters, 8000 meter per second. R is equal to, so here what is the R value in the textbook? R value 6000 kilometer is given, taking, so 6000 into 10 cube meters. So we know that V naught is equal to under root of GH into R plus H. This is a formula. Okay, GH into R plus H. GH is equal to 8 and R we know that, and H we know that. Substitute all these value, so you can find out to 2000 kilometers. This is a homework. It's very simple. Substitutions all values. Next, 13th problem. Calculate escape velocity of the body from the earth surface. If the earth were made of wood, its mass would be 10% of its current mass. What would be the escape velocity if the earth were made of wood? Here, capital G is equal to 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square and kg per. What is the mass of the earth? Is a wood 6 into 10 power 24 kg. So R is equal to 6400 kilometer. So that is a 6400 into 10 cube meters. So V is equal to, what is the formula? 2gm by R. What is the VE? VE is equal to 2gm by R. So you can calculate. So what is the value? 11.2 kilometers. Now, but so here, what is the condition is given? If the only about 10% of its now means 10 percentage of mass of the wood mass. So that is only 10% means 10 by 100. What is the mass? 6 into 20, 10 power 24. So 0 cancel. So 6 into 10 power 23 kgs. So now V is equal to same formula under root of 2gm by R. But in this case, we can taking 2 is equal to G. Substitute the G values. What is the M? Now the M dash. I am taking the M dash. 6 into 10 power 23 by R is equal to 6400 into 10 cube. Substitute all this value. We can get 3.536 into 10 cube meter per second or 3.536 kilometer per second. Okay, so this is the textbook problem, 13th problem. So this is a complete chapter, gravitation. Thank you one and all.